Hi guys, welcome back to Yas Boss TV. I'm sorry I've been out for like a couple weeks now, but I got really sick and I could not film. I did not have the energy for it, but to make up for it, I have a skull makeup look for you guys just in time for Halloween. Super inexpensive, especially if you don't have a Halloween costume or you just can't afford one or don't want to buy one. I get it and I got you because this is really simple. All you need is like face paint, a cheap makeup palette, and some brushes. You don't really need much. If I do use anything else, I'll list it down below. But I got this cheap eyeshadow palette from Amazon, and it's actually really pigmented, which surprised me. And it comes with all these colors. And yeah, it was super cheap. And then the face paint that I'm using is the Snazaroo face paint. I got it on Amazon as well, and yeah, that was really cheap too. But yeah, I'm really excited to film this for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and the giveaway is also coming up. I'll be announcing it really soon. Like I said, just subscribe because only my subscribers will be able to enter. But yeah, I'll also insert a picture like here somewhere or here with the photo that I got inspired with to do this makeup look. I got my boyfriend in the back helping me with this video, so if you see me talking within the video, that's who I'm talking to. Alright, so I think that's all I gotta say for now. If there's anything I need to add, I'll say it in the video. And of course, everything I used today will be in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say, so let's get on with this video.
Okay, here we go. First, I just chose a brush to apply my white face paint from the Snazaroo palette. Just to mention, this face paint is water activated. I was doing it all wrong at first, so yeah, just make sure you read the instructions because this one was not working for me until I realized I needed to add some water to it. But I just went in with a beauty blender, blended it all in. I got it as white as I wanted it to be. It took a couple coats, but I got it. Then I chose another clean brush and went in with my eyes. So here I just grabbed some of the black face paint and just outlined a circle around my eye. You can make it as big as you want it. It doesn't have to be as big as mine. But you definitely want to leave some space for the color portion of the eye. As you can see, I'm giving myself a pink eye over here. So my right eye is going to be the pink side, and then my left eye is going to be blue. And you're just going to want to pack that all in. It doesn't have to be super perfect because it is a skull and skulls are not perfect. So yeah, you just want to pack it in. I wanted mine to be super pigmented so the eyes could stand out. The blue was a little hard for me to make the color pop because again, I'm using a cheap eyeshadow palette, but I guess you get what you pay for. But yeah, I just used some purples and blues to make it the color that it is. And then I went in again with the black face paint and outlined a circle around my eye. With the same color you're using for your eye, you want to bring it all around town. So don't be afraid to work it in all over your eye, well, around your eye. Don't put it in your eye, but work it around your eye. You're going to want to do the same thing with the other side. You can make it as pigmented as you want, but I decided to stick with the same colors that I did for the top. So yeah, just blend that in to the bottom of your eye, and you're going to want to make these colors pop. Since your eyelid doesn't really have any color in the middle, I decided to put some white eyeshadow on mine, and it definitely made the colors pop a little bit more. Just keep blending in the face paint with some black eyeshadow. You're going to see me do that throughout the video, but yeah, here you just see me doing the white eyeshadow that I mentioned. And of course, take some H2O breaks because this took me actually a while because I kept going back in. As you can see here, I kept going back in, darkening up the look. I don't know what I'm doing here, but let's just go with it. Now with the pink eyeshadow, I decided to start bringing it up into my forehead. So I started off with the top of the circle and slowly worked my way up. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just went with the flow, and this is how it turned out. If you have a shape in mind, go ahead and do that. I was just going with the flow, so this is the shape that came out for me. And then you're gonna see me go ahead and add some more colors towards the end of the video, but I'm just prepping my lashes now for some mascara. I will be using falsies for this look because our skull is going to be looking super glam. It's not all scary. So I'm prepping the lashes now so they can dry up by the time I decide to add my falsies. And here, the nose part is probably the easiest portion of this look. I just grabbed some black face paint with a brush, and you want to cover the tip of your nose all black. And then the top of the nose, I decided to make some spikes. My nose ended up looking like Batman at the end, but I'm not mad about it. Your nose doesn't have to be super black. You can make it look like a grayish tone, you know, that dead look that we're going for. So here you just see me using a makeup wipe to straighten out the lines a little bit, making them a little bit pointier. And then with some white face paint, just bringing that color back into my nose. Now the fun part and the most tedious part of all, the teeth. The skull teeth are actually not as hard to make, but you want to work slow because look at what happens. Mistakes happen when you don't go slow. I was getting too confident and I messed up. I made the lines a little thicker than I wanted, but have no fear, that's what makeup wipes are for. I worked a lot slower this time and decided to make my lines a little bit thinner than they were before. Don't worry about the mess up because we will fix it. You won't even be able to see it once the teeth are in. But yeah, don't let that distract you. I'm gonna add some white onto my lips. Once I stop singing, you're gonna see that I start outlining the lines of my skull teeth. The easiest way I could explain this is just follow the lines of your own teeth. By following the lines of your own teeth, that's serving as a stencil to create these skull teeth. You're gonna want to bring it all the way up until where the line ends. Just work slowly so you won't have to use a makeup wipe to erase. But again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a skull. So yeah, just keep working your way all the way up the lines. And now the tricky part. Dun dun dun. Just kidding. It's not that hard, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy, I promise. The way I describe this to look is like little houses. So the teeth are going to be looking like little houses. Let's just say that. Or half triangles. You're gonna connect all the lines that you made with the rooftop of the little house that I described. I don't know what other better way to describe it. And if I keep describing it, I'm not gonna make any sense. So just watch what I'm doing. It's super simple. You'll get the hang of it. I know you got this. Just keep doing it until you connect all of the lines. And now that you've succeeded, go ahead and grab some white face paint and just shade all of those little houses or teeth or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, just shade them in. Doesn't take too long. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is the moral of this look. Doesn't have to be perfect. And if you haven't met the greatest of them all, this is my little baby Cookie. She loves Halloween, which is why she wanted to make a cute little appearance. And she says subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. So here I'm just finishing up my teeth. I'm just whitening my teeth a little bit more because, come on, you gotta have a skull with white teeth. And the same blue that I used for my left eye, I'm going to bring that up into my forehead and start making also some random lines. You're gonna see me make some little cracks along my chin, my forehead, the side of my cheek. Now we're just bringing in some life into our skull. So yeah, just add some random scars onto your skull. I'm shading my teeth now with some black eyeshadow. This gives it a little bit more texture and it makes them look a little more real. I realized that the black ran a little bit along my teeth, so I go back in with a beauty blender and blend that in. And I decided to add some light blue onto the bottom of my pink eye. So since our skull is pretty glam, I had to add some highlighter onto my inner tear duct. And here I'm giving myself a pink tooth. Come on, don't we all want a pink tooth? No, just me? Just me? Okay. Anyways, I also gave myself a blue tooth. And it actually turned out to look purple when I added the pink, so yeah, it's a purple tooth. Almost done, almost done. Here I'm adding my falsies. I obviously take forever to put these on, so I'm not going to show you the whole process, but I decided to give myself a more defined cheekbone. I also contoured with some black eyeshadow because we gotta have that contour if this skull is going to be looking super glam. And then I went ahead and darkened up my eyes a little bit more by adding some dark eyeshadow onto my lower lash line, some mascara to top it all off. And now I'm gonna add some more color onto my face. I added a lime green onto my forehead, which just brought out all the colors, and I really love how this look turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned for more videos to come. Happy Halloween! Bye!